we've been attempting to work with the family to possibly track down the suspect and his whereabouts and his location. You know, we know he's on the run. We know that he has family members assisting him, you know, on his, on his run, I guess. So we're just trying to track down and coordinate through family members who are tracking through social media to find out where his whereabouts is.
With a case like this, so you said this morning that you had filed an extraditable warrant, so he could be picked up anywhere by anyone?
Right. We filed a warrant on Saturday night, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, an extraditable warrant for first-degree murder involving the incident, which basically allows any state to pick him up on our warrant.
Okay. And then he has ties to Connecticut. Obviously, he's from there. Were there particular areas of interest that you were looking at in Connecticut?
Well, he has ties to the Ledyard area, we know, because his wife, we believe, lived in the Ledyard area, works at one of the casinos up that way. He has ties to the New Haven area, so we think that's where he had lived for a short period of time. He also has some ties to the Providence area. He had a car. He ran from the car into obviously the woods. We tracked him that night. We're not able to track him. Westerly Police Department seized the vehicle. They are going to be obtaining a search warrant today for the car to turn the car over to us, which we're going to obtain a search warrant because it's going across state lines. We will bring the car back here. We will process the vehicle to see what type of information we can get out of the car. We're not sure how far he got. There was a cell phone visible on the front seat of the vehicle when the vehicle was impounded. So we're not sure if he had a cell phone, which certainly makes his communication a little more difficult if in fact he did not have a cell phone. We are pretty sure by now he has met up with some friends or family members that are in fact aiding in his escape, I should say.
Right. So these family members, could they possibly face charges now too?
They could. I think by now the entire family would know what the situation is. So the mere fact that they're aiding him in trying to get him out of the area, there would be criminal charges they could face as a result of that.
Right. And this is difficult because this involves family on both sides. So kind of explain like the tricky part of this.
Yeah, this family, so the incident, he has a warrant out of Rhode Island that we issued from our department for a first-degree murder charge. It technically, at the time of him being charged, will probably be a charge amended to a charge of domestic first-degree murder because they're relatives, they're first cousins, they're blood related. So it makes the investigation becomes a little more challenging in that we're dealing with family on both sides, trying to aid us in the investigation, trying to locate him. Our goal is to try to, locate him, detain him, place him under arrest without anybody getting hurt or any other people getting hurt. It's certainly in his best interest at this point. I guess if he keeps running, he can keep running, but eventually I'm sure somebody's going to run into him somewhere. We're going to get a lead and be able to pick him up.